This podcast is not for children's ears. And if you have children in your presence, I advise you to get them out of the room. Or if you don't want to get them out of the room, watch this at a later date. Because we talk about topics that are controversial and are not always for children's ears. Thank you.
I thought Shannon and I had talked about, what are some things to consider putting your money toward for your own health and also for content creation and brand management and independent living. So, Shannon, would you like to go first with no topic?
Sure. For brand, you said brand management, right? I want to make sure you said that.
Yeah.
So for brand management, I of course would spend my money reasonable. A tripod, I'm drawing a blank. Editing software, things of that nature to make my brand like the best it can be, because eventually, like Anna said earlier and on this podcast, eventually I would like to make Life Through CP a full-time job. And in order to make Life with CP a full-time job, I need to buy all this equipment. And in order to buy all this equipment, I need money.
Mm-hmm. And the people listening to the podcast might be like, well, here, even for using your phone, yeah, for doing whatever you can do, but please know that if you want to be serious, if you want to down the road make an income, you're going to following the people that follow behind you no matter what. But the better you make your content, the better outcome you can have. I hope that they have, and Shannon and I had a little bit offline heart about that, right, Shannon?
Yes, because what Anna is referring to is a couple of years ago, I made an account and I would just post disability awareness post. That's not bad if you post disability awareness post, but do not, and I repeat, do not take it from other people. If you like their idea, you can always ask them, hey, can I take this idea but change it? But do not directly take content from other people's accounts, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Do not take content and make credit and give credit to you when the real credit should go to the content creator. When I first made my account during COVID, that is what I did. And Anna and I had a talk. That is what she is referring to.
And other talk when I'm referring to putting money behind your brand.
Yes, we had that talk too. Anna also told me, Shannon, if you want this to be a serious thing, no more playing around. You need to put money into your brand, and the more you put money into your brand, the bigger it will get.
And Hannah and I would both, even if high dollar a month for having a tripod or whatever, that is worth it. You know, how worth it would be for anyone starting out. Any worth it would be a low quality boarding camera that you can buy at Best Buy, hand, Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is amazing for hand equipment. What else would be good for people to invest in? Business for or
Yes.
a thing to make your name out now. And then, so basically what I'm saying is, start out by buying a camera of any type on Facebook Marketplace, and then get a business store. Start a YouTube channel. Start playing around with it. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, iMovie is the key editing software. Start there. And then once you start building an audience, some other things to consider for your monthly bill, I thought them would be like ChatGPT Pro. That can do a lot of things. It can outline your video. It can write a tip. It can create social media advertisement. It can give you video idea. That is $20 a month. Highly recommend if you are a YouTuber, highly or around. That's a good place to start. What else what else brand like? Microphone, down the road, a website, with, I believe, is 25,
25 a month, 25 per month, because I just built one. But your domain, I believe, is
14.
14 a year, depending what plan you go with. But don't quote me on it. I'm not good with this.
Yeah,
I just started my website, so
right. And then a consulting service if you don't know where you're headed, same with Plud, I do consulting, on the side, all that has a brand, a website, business store, microphone, a second-hand camera, all that is really important about it, and I will do my best to put down below a recommended. Hannah and I think we should, this is the first time you are hearing about it, but I think we should put a recommendation, a button down below, don't you think, Hannah, or on our website for people to go download?
on our website, not in the description box, but on our website.
Yeah, and so we'll do that. So that is how you run it for a brand. Now I want to transition to how do we run it for personal health? Like what do we do for personal health budgeting? Well, because that is something I've been learning a lot. Do you want to go first?
I had no idea what you just said. You cut off. So say it one more time.
Next, I want to talk about how we budget for personal health and personal things that help us with independent living and stuff like that. Do you want to go first? a recommendation for that, or do you want me to?
You can, since I've done a few first. You can go.
Okay, so something that I think are really important about it for a disabled person is any workout plan, workout something that you can see for like maybe Apple Fitness Plus with an online workout community. And then I also used to be a member at Planet Fitness. I decided not to do that anymore. I have Apple Fitness Plus. I also go ahead.
What about Wheel with Me Adapt Fit from Nikki? Or no?
Yep, that's a good one too. Do you know about Quite on that by any chance?
Would you like me to hurry up and look?
Yeah, that would be my. We can put it in about it. Another thing is so Apple Fitness Plus is $9.99 a month, and then Planet Fitness is $24.95 $26.95 a month, and those will allow you to maintain your ability so that you can be an independent adult with cerebral palsy or with whatever disability that you have. So anything that helps you with your health, then I might have done it with kind of under the same umbrella as personal health. If any hobby that you have, like whether that, hey, I like to play video games, or hey, I like I'm a beta mom, budget like $30 a month for your personal hobby. For me, that $30 can buy me Heaven Blue a couple times, or buy me a new beta, or new video game, or things like that. So those are personal things that I like to budget for, and then for what am I missing? I think that's pretty much it on how I budget. What did you find the price on?
I couldn't find it, no.
Okay.
But I know it's expensive.
Yeah. If Shannon and I find it or find out, someone will let you know. But and then I also another thing consider budgeting for is community. What's the word? Community connection. Like anything that can help you be connected to the community is good too for you to budget, because Hannah and I have both done the Bounded Babe Society with a disabled woman empowerment group with me. So Shannon, what are other things people consider budgeting for if they're disabled?
For personal or health?
Both.
Okay.
I combine the two.
Personal for me, when I budget, personal would be for instance, today I went to the dollar store to get a crayon box because I recently had the desire to color. Don't ask me why. I'm 31 years old and I have the desire to color. I have no freaking clue why. but that's not the point. So I went to the store today and I got a crayon box. That's leisure. That's that's leisure. For health, it would be skincare, workout equipment, making sure my wheelchair's charged. That probably makes no sense, but
You better buy battery?
no, you gotta plug it in every night.
And that battery
Because if you don't plug them in, then you have to buy batteries.
oh, my battery, I bet that would be battery one in the moon then, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah. So yep, or going to I like to go to Dairy Queen. So I don't go to Dairy Queen every day because that costs a lot of money and it adds on a bunch of calories. But the point is, when I go to Dairy Queen, I make sure that I only spend X amount of money, and I only go to Dairy Queen every once in a while because if I go every week, I'll be spending X amount of money, and then by the time I want something, I'll be out of money. Or a game, for instance, I I use my money for Candy Crush. If I spend all my money on Candy Crush, my money's gone. So that I make sure that I have enough money every month to do what I want. And what I want, like I said, could be Candy Crush, could be anything. So yeah.
And I hit the what I want comment Shannon is really important. Maybe something that you can ask your individual is like, hey, what do you like to do? You know, like, what if you had an ideal day, what would that day be? You know, and asking them, asking them like that can help you define a personal budget for them. You know, and also if you are somebody who is the holder of the money because your individual may not be able to budget for themselves, I encourage you to include them in the budgeting process by asking them simple questions like, hey, what you like to do, you know, or giving them more amount of money to spend however they would want. That is how you build capacity, money understanding capacity as well. So I hope this episode is helpful. Shannon, do you think this episode is helpful?
Yes.
But I can never tell. So if you have any more questions specifically about budgeting with a disability, please let us know in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them. The budgeting sheet will probably be on our website in the next 2 weeks, and I'm gonna do my very best to write directions on how to do everything that we talked about in there as well, and provide you with a math budget